Everyone, welcome to the Fight Digest, and this is going to be my first video. I love MMA and boxing, and I talk about all things related to MMA and boxing. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about Tyron Woodley, former UFC champion, versus YouTube celebrity troll Jake Paul. Now, who do you guys have? Now, when you look at Tyron's record, he's been on a bit of a skid, going 0 for 4 in his last 4 fights, losing the title to Kamaru Usman, then losing the fight to Gilbert Burns, two losses by decision. In addition, getting his ribs cracked by Colby Covington, and also losing to Vicente. I'm not even going to say his name. By submission. I thought it was a TKO, but I guess he got punched and then submitted. But he's on a bit of a skid, so this is perfect timing to see if Tyron Woodley got anything left in the tank. Now, he has power in both hands, knocking out Robbie Lawler. We don't know. He's one of the former UFC champions as well. He also knocked out Dun Young Kim and a few others. So when he hits you, he has the power to knock you out. And so does Jake Paul. The question is, this is a great matchup because we don't really know how good Jake Paul is. You know, he's fighting quote-unquote scrubs, but at the end of the day, he is 3-0, right? So what do you expect from a 3-0 fighter? He's not going to fight the best fighters in the world starting off, right? So I think this is a good test for Jake Paul to see how good is he really, right? Tyron Woodley is a former champion, obviously in MMA, not boxing, but he does have great hands and great power, so he can really test Jake Paul's chin. In addition, Tyron Woodley can brawl, but also he can be patient and stand back and wait in a pocket. So we're not sure what type of Tyron we're going to get in this fight. Is he going to kind of stick and move, kind of work off the back foot? Or is he going to go balls to the wall like he did in his last fight, throwing haymakers, trying to get the victory? We don't know what's going to happen. If he's fight on a back foot, this could be a boring fight because Tyron has the ability to make it a stinker, or he can make it a brawl. So whatever way it's going to go, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing this fight. Tyron Woodley said he's going to represent for the community, the MMA community, which I think is a horrible idea. Last time he tried to represent for Black Lives Matter, it didn't turn out too well. So I think Tyron does his best when he represents himself. Don't worry about the MMA community, just do you. Now, Jake Paul has an opportunity to put another nail in a UFC coffin when it comes to beating up UFC former fighters. Now, unfortunately, this is not MMA, this is boxing. But he's making a career out of fighting guys with names, name value. And this is going to be another big pay-per-view. I see this is going to be huge. Now, is it going to be as huge as Ben Affleck? Or what is not Ben Affleck? What is his name? I want to say Ben Affleck, Ben Carson, Ben Henderson. No. Ben Askren. Yes, Ben Askren. Is this fight going to be as huge as Ben Askren? Who knows? Because Tyron Woodley is a talker, but he's not as good as Ben Askren. Ben Askren is a great talker where you kind of want to see him win or get beat up. He's just a great talker to kind of pump things up. I'm not really quite sure when it comes to Tyron Woodley, but I still think he's a good name that offers good value, so I believe it's going to be a solid pay-per-view event. I am excited to see it. I want to see what's going to happen. I want to see who's going to win. And these YouTubers, man, someone needs to, shut them down. Maybe Floyd Mayweather's going to shut down Logan Paul this weekend. That's going to be the first Paul brother to go. And then Jake Paul might be next by Tyron Woodley. But we'll see. One thing I would say about the Paul brothers, specifically Jake Paul, he's taking this game serious. And I would love to see if he does beat Tyron Woodley, where does he go from here, right? Like, how far can he go? We'll see. But let me know, who do you have in this fight? Does Tyron have anything left? Can he beat Jake Paul? Or Is it going to be another highlight reel for Jake Paul? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. And let me know, are you guys going to watch this fight? Leave your comments below. Peace. Everyone, welcome to the fight.